it's like, it seems like it's just a little bit more possible to do whatever you really want to do. You know what I mean? With no giant barriers there. So that was super cool, you know? Did you watch the speeches at all?
I did. I loved the speeches. They were really powerful. I gotta say, when she came out bumping to Mary J, I was like, okay, Auntie Kamala, okay.
Yeah, but that makes such a difference. Like it really is kind of a big deal because it's a different vibe. It's a different feeling.
Someone was like, you know she wanted the two-step. You know she wanted to two-step real quick.
Yeah, and that brings in a whole different level of inclusion that you have to be. It's just, it's hard to not feel good about that.
Yeah, it's just a good feeling all over. Like it just felt like home. It felt like, you know, it was a familiar feeling, like, you know, closeness, togetherness. And that was the point of their campaign, is to bring everyone together. And they really did do that.
So this is another big question, and we could probably talk about this for hours, but let's be perfectly honest, you know, and I'm okay with this. Like, there are a lot of people, even in our state, you know, who aren't, you know, who did not vote for Joe Biden. They voted for Donald Trump. Okay? So what do you... Maybe I shouldn't ask you the question. Maybe I should just say from my opinion. Like,
what's your opinion?
My opinion is that you know, I think everyone is tired of going online and bickering.
Oh, yeah.
And we're tired of the division. And in as much as we all have different opinions on different issues, I really would like to see this become a moment where we start to concentrate on sort of the common ground. You know, we're going to have our differences culturally, this, that, and the other.
It's okay to be different. It's okay to be different.
Yes, but let's all be kind.
Yes, be kind, be civil.
Let's all be civil. Let's all be decent.
Ethical.
Let's be ethical. You know, politicians, let's all be ethical, guys, please. But, you know, all of the, like, you know what? At the end of the day, I can't imagine that there was anything that Joe said, President-elect Biden said, that
Uncle
Joe, that would make you feel like angry. You know, like he said all of the right things, and I don't know how we're going to get to all of his plans, and if everything's going to happen exactly. It probably won't, because that's how politics works. But you know, he started by saying, let's everybody come together. And I think that's a large part of what I'd love to see from this show. You know, like at some point, guys, we're gonna come down to the different counties besides Newcastle County and try to highlight other businesses and other ways of life that aren't so, you know, city life. You know, we want to go into different places and build bridges. That's what this hopefully can be a starting point of for me.
Yes,
you know what I mean?
definitely.
So, and talking about building.
Excuse me?
Well, you're about to do some building. Talk about it.
So we have a big announcement. I, Nadjah Nicole, am about to get my weight up. I am about to start a 30-day workout challenge.
Why are you? What's all the emotion and face?
Because I don't want to do it.
You don't want to do it.
I don't want to do it.
Why don't you want to do it?
I don't want to sweat. I don't want to sweat my hair out.
Why do you want to do it?
Because when I was in 12th grade, that wasn't that long ago, I joined the soccer team at my high school so that I could get toned, tanned, and fit and look real good in my prom pictures. And honey, I miss that body, okay? After 3 kids, you know, some things is a little out of whack. So I would like to just get myself together. I want to be able to lift a 20-pound weight without my back cracking.
You
know, self-love, self-care. I want to take care of myself.
No, that's a beautiful thing. And, you know, so we're going to do a 30-day workout challenge. And,
we're going to do
you know, I think it's pretty known that I'm kind of a workout dork in a certain way. So my goal is to, you know, kind of run with her for these 30 days. Whatever the workout is, like, we're not going to do all the same workouts, but it's like I'm going to make the same commitment. Like I normally do like 4 or 5 days, and now it's going to be every day, and we're going to post stuff up on the IG page, you know.
Yes, Good Morning Wilmington on IG, and I want people to do this with me. So, you know, we're going to have days where we're like, hey guys, meet us out at such and such park.
Yeah.
So you can be a part of it. Post what you're doing for your daily workout. Tag me, tag Jay, tag the Good Morning Wilmington page, because I'm gonna need your help.
No, but this is going to be great, and this is like a great opportunity, especially as we're going into the holiday season. This is an opportunity to kind of, I mean, I feel like, and I'm trying to keep sort of opinions out of this, but like there's just a certain weight that's been lifted, I think, off of a lot of people right now. You know what I mean?
Oh, I see what you did there.
Oh, I actually didn't do that on purpose, but now, like when you kind of get that good vibe moving, let's just
let's do some changes.
Yeah, strike the hammer when the iron. Strike the iron when the hammer's hot. Something.
What?
Strike the hammer when the iron is hot. That's what you're supposed to do. Yeah.
Real quick, since we forgot to do it. Congratulations to all the winners.
Yes, for sure.
Let's go through the list. So locally, we have. My producer is making this big because Jay's blind, and I don't know.
Because Jay's blind. But certainly Governor John Carney, okay, congratulations to you.
Woo!
Congratulations to one of our sponsors, Senator Chris Coons.
Woo!
Matt Meyer, one more shout out for doing,
we got to talk about him in a minute. But yes, Matt Meyer, woo! Lisa Blunt Rochester,
yes.
And Sarah McBride, who is the first transgender state senator. Which is very interesting. Congratulations to you.
But there's so much female, and we talked about this a little bit already, like so much female.
Women empowerment.
Women empowerment.
I love it.
I love it. Can I give a little bit of shout out to the event that I did Saturday night?
Oh, yes,
and talk
go
about
ahead.
that?
Go ahead.
This is another big female thing, you know? So, I wasn't able to go downtown for all the festivities because I was on Union Street at Milk and Honey because Abundance and Guerrilla Republic and the whole Drop Squad crew, they put together this awesome event at Milk and Honey where they had in Sa-Rock. I'm terrible. They had on Sa-Rock as the headlining,
We love you, girl.
We love you. She's a female rapper. She's a conscious rapper. She has a plant-based diet.
And they had what, 7-course meal?
It was like a 4 or 5-course meal. So the bottom line is
lots of plants.
We had a local female queen with her, vegan
Abundance.
restaurant. Shout out to Drop Squad Kitchen. She put together an event.
Yes.
50 people paid $100
a ticket
to come see a conscious female artist, along with Richard Raw was there, Ebony was there.
You were there.
I was there, and it was a beautiful night.
Yes. I watched on live. It was pretty dope, and
Mm-hmm.
I really wish that I could have got a plate.
I know, and it was good. It was good, and then afterwards we tried to catch some of the action, but
it was a mess. Wilmington was a mess, but you know what? That's okay.
It was a good mess.
That's okay.
Everyone was happy.
We good.
Yeah, it's like after this year, it's been a crazy year, and so all of a sudden in the fall we go outside and there's honking horns and.
I know everybody all across the country was just partying.
In the best way possible,
Yes.
And I just want to continue that vibe as much as possible.
So what we gonna do?
What are we gonna do?
We about to dun, 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 dun. We're about to go live on Wednesdays.
Oh, good. Yeah. Yes. Talk about that. You got it.
That's it.
So
no, we're going live. We're going on Facebook Live at 10 o'clock. On Wednesdays, where you can actually, interact with us, because I know y'all be wanting to say stuff to us now, but it just don't work like that right now. But we got you. So 10 a.m. on Wednesdays, and sometimes in the evening, we'll see what happens. We're going to go live. You can comment. We're going to interact. We're going to talk to you. We might pop up at a business. We might be in a different location, but we here.
We're
you
here.
got a second day.
You guys have been asking for more, and we're going to slowly start to give you more.
Be careful what you ask for.
Because you're going to get it, for sure. As we grow, I think another one of the really cool things about the election is, again, all eyes are going to be on Wilmington.
I know. We got to stay cute.
So
if y'all ever see Jay out in these streets,
sometimes
not looking presentable, send me a picture and his location.
Yeah, and correct me.
Because me and his wife is about to come get him, put him in a trash bag.
Yeah, but look, I got the bow tie on today. See, I can be presentable. I just have to think about it a little bit more.
So I just wanted to say we got some friends today. We got a jam-packed show. We have Chef Dana. I did. We have Chef Dana cooking a Thanksgiving sad in our new kitchen. We have Dr. Panichelli talking about the importance of the flu and flu shot.
It's very.
Keep it moving. Right. We have our dear friend Jo Redbird showing us how to decorate at home, some Thanksgiving decor, and we have Brooke Chase from Be Social Marketing, and make sure you watch that because she's got a cute little puppy that we're going to be involved in naming. So we need your comments on figuring out what the name will be of her new pup.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're excited about today's show. We're excited about the election. We're excited about going live on Wednesdays. And we're excited about my 30-day workout challenge.
And with that having been said, one more congratulations to President-elect Joe Biden, all of the other candidates from Delaware who won.
Yes.
And now it's time for the Good News with Desi.
Good morning, it's your girl Desi, and now it's time for the good news. Remember to follow us at DETVCH.com because you never know, you may hear your quote. Today's quote is coming from Mike72 on Instagram. This is a goodie, y'all. It says, genuine people are rare. If you can't find one, be one. Once again, genuine people are rare, so if you can't find one, be one. Be that person you needed when you were a child. Be that person that you need when you're down. If you can't find a genuine person, be one. And that's the good news. I'm your girl, Desi. Remember to follow DETVCH.com. Have a great day.
Thank you, Desi, for the good news. And right now, we have Chef Dana here introducing his new cooking show.
That's right, the Chef Dana Cooking Show. I'm excited.
Yes, we're excited. So he's going to give us a demonstration of some
What are you cooking for us?
What are we cooking?
Yeah.
Well, you know, I always look at Thanksgiving like Friendsgiving, right?
Yes.
And hanging out with family. So today I'm going to do a simple celery and apple salad, something that even the kids love.
Yeah.
I know when you start saying veggies, the kids go, woo, wait a minute. But they love this one.
Okay.
They love this one.
So it's tried and true. You've tested it on the kids and you know this is going to work.
I don't know about my kids, but
My kids gave it the thumbs up, and they're pretty picky.
okay.
Cool.
Pretty picky. So to start this recipe, you just need some apples, celery. I use a little bit of parsley, some lemon.
Okay.
I bring in a little bit of sweetness with a little bit of honey. I use the honey because it's a little healthier. Doesn't spike their sugar count so fast.
Gotcha.
You know what I mean?
Gotcha.
You gotta deal with them afterwards, right?
Listen.
Little apple cider vinegar for some tang.
Okay.
And then we just pull it all together.
Does it matter what kind of apples you use, or
I was just about to say, these the fancy apples.
These are the fancy apples.
can I pronounce those apples?
So this is a Honey Crisp.
I can say that.
Right. Ever since I
Honey
introduced
Crisp.
my kids to the Honey Crisp, they don't want Granny Smith anymore. They like this one.
Okay.
Okay.
This one is called an opal. If you could imagine a topaz apple and a golden delicious got together, had a little baby.
I know what the red and delicious, but I don't know what a topaz apple tastes like. So but that's okay.
It's kind of has a little bit of tartness to it, and
Okay.
the golden delicious adds the sweetness to it.
Okay.
All
Yep.
right.
All right.
So how do we start? Yeah.
So to start, really, I just chop up my celery. A lot of people, they'll throw the leaves away, but they got flavor to them. So
I had no idea.
yeah, don't do it. Don't
Does
get
it have
rid of
more flavor than the
I use the leaves.
stalk, or what is that part
It,
called?
it's slightly different than the stalk, but it does have a little flavor to
I
it.
use them.
Gotcha.
Do you?
Yes, I do in my
Smart girl.
soups and
Smart
anything
girl.
I make. I don't have eggs.
So one thing that I always kind of pay attention to with chefs is like, you know, how you guys are able to use the knife so skillfully. Like, how long did it take you to get that, you know, just
That
smoothness
feel,
with it? Yeah, yeah,
It takes a little while. You gotta realize the knife is designed to rock. A lot of people try to chop.
Like rock and roll.
That's right.
Rock and roll, okay.
Right up your
So
alley. Yeah.
is the knife like a special knife?
I like to use a lot of the German knives, stainless steel, aluminum alloy.
Okay.
They normally last a lifetime. They're a little pricier, But if you invest in the knife, you know what I mean, I'll probably kick the bucket before the knife does.
Really? Wow.
Yeah.
And do you have to sharpen them and do all that kind of stuff?
Yes. Yep.
Okay.
So I will use my steel a lot of times. We call it truing. If you do need to sharpen them, then you just take it to somebody who will professionally just sharpen it for you.
Oh, see, my cutting board that I got from the Burlington got the sharpener on there. So
So
I'm just saying.
You got the bougie board. No, I'm
The
kidding.
bougie
I'm
board.
kidding.
I do.
But I didn't know that even sharpening was a whole thing. Like you take it to a sharpener almost. Like I'm thinking you take your violin to like, you know, to get it tuned up and rehaired. So it's kind of similar.
Similar, yeah. A lot of people, you know, you see them with the steels and they're like,
Yeah.
you think they're sharpening their knives, but really they're truing it, which means like the, what's the word for it? The steel kind of gets this kind of thing going on. Like they don't line up right anymore. So the steel brings it back to that
You're
perfect.
tuning your knife. That's how I
So-
hear that, you know?
This is all edumacatiness and all. How did you become educated with the cooking?
So I went to University of Delaware. That's where I started. Blue Hen in their hotel restaurant program.
Okay.
And then I went on to Johnson Wales University for the actual culinary part.
Where are they located?
Pinky up.
Johnson and Wales is in Rhode Island. They have a few
wow.
campuses, but that's the one I went to.
Okay.
What made you say, I'm about to cook?
It's grandmom's fault. You know, she cooked so well, and as you can tell, I ate so well. So we just had a real love going on. And I decided, you know, I thought I was going to own a restaurant. And so I was like, I better go figure out what's going on in the back of the house if I'm running the front of the house.
Right. And so in Delaware, what do you have going on now?
So in Delaware, what I have going on is I own a bakery in Newark.
Name?
Desserts by Dana, 1212 Capitol
Amazing.
Trail.
Amazing.
I'm definitely going by there to get some stuff for sure.
Okay.
Got some goodies.
Everyone talks about Desserts by Dana.
Oh.
Everyone. So yes, everyone should know.
So,
you better go.
Like, how big of a shift in, you know, your life did you see from doing the Celebrity Chef show? I mean, that's got to be a huge turnaround.
It did. It definitely opened a lot of doors.
Right.
I think faster.
Right.
I was coming, but then the doors just blew open.
Yeah.
So I was definitely thankful for the opportunity. It was nice to win. But, you know, I told everybody on there, I'm like, just by being picked, we already won.
Yes.
Now, what do you want to do with it?
Listen.
You know, but a lot of people look at it as just a competition, but you got to
Yeah.
look at the long game.
Right.
Yeah, you learned so much.
Yeah.
So what all have you've done?
Ooh, I think I've been on 10 different cooking shows.
Oh, wow.
From
Wow.
Cake Boss to Next Rate Baker to
Oh my God.
I didn't know you'd done that much.
He's a
actually.
celebrity. A celebrity.
I've done a lot. It
Oh my
goes
God.
by so fast.
Yeah.
You know, all the different networks and so forth.
Wow.
But I had a good time doing it.
Can I have
Yeah.
a piece of apple?
You want a piece of apple?
She's really hungry. That's too funny.
I can't have her
What kind of
hangry.
apple was that?
This was the Honey Crisp,
That was
honey.
the Honey Crisp.
No, that's your opal.
I mean, that's the
That-
opal,
that-
honey.
That's your
That
opal.
was
We're
the
going to name her.
How does
Wait.
the opal taste?
It's delicious. It's
Okay.
sweet. I like Macintosh. apples.
Macintosh. Would you like a piece of opal, Jay?
Yeah, absolutely, because I've never had one before. Are these like hard to find, or you can just go to, you know?
It depends. Some of the different stores. Today, I got these from Food Line. They had a nice.
Okay, cool.
They had a nice variety of them today.
These are pretty apples too.
They are. So
This is already looking good.
it's looking good. So in there, I have some Honey Crisp, and I have some opal. The next things that I'm going to add to that would be we're going to add some pine nuts.
Okay.
Are they salted or are they?
These are unsalted.
Okay.
We're trying to keep them healthy today.
I need it.
I know what you're saying.
I'm like,
I'm with you. If you wanted to increase the flavor without adding so much sodium, you could toast them to give them a richer flavor or warm up the oils in there.
See,
Okay.
I'm lazy. I mean, I'm already. I've said several times I'm a terrible cook, a terrible, you know, baker, nothing. I can make kind of a good steak.
you poor children.
But no, absolutely. So, you know, the idea of me taking the nuts and toasting them is just not going to happen.
It's not going to happen. I got you. I got you.
But yeah, it's a good hint.
You're like,
Sure.
Mommy, is Daddy gonna? No, I'm not.
No, you know doggone well Daddy's
Not
not
at
going to do that.
So you don't roll your lemon to get the juices?
Not all the time.
Okay. Is that really a thing?
You could roll them to
'Cause I
loosen up
do
the
it.
juices.
I think I'm fancy.
Or the other trick would be to throw it in the microwave for 10 seconds. you kind of
How dare you not roll your lemons?
you loosen it up a little bit, and then you'll get more juice out of it that way too.
Wait,
All right,
why do you roll a
Thanksgiving,
lemon?
y'all.
Help me out here.
So she's
God.
rolling it to try to break the cell structure, to let more juice come out of it.
Okay.
So the microwave kind of does the same thing,
Okay.
gets everything inside excited,
Okay.
and then the cells start to break.
I love this. Oh my God, my food about to be on point for
Yes, it
Thanksgiving.
is.
You don't even understand.
What's kind of your specialty for Thanksgiving?
I freestyle, you know. I mean, I'm a chef, so
you're-
it's
yeah, you
changing
know what I
all the
mean?
time.
That's great.
I'm doing like, you know, I might take a.
You always cook though.
I'm not gonna lie, because I know my family's watching.
They're gonna be like,
They gonna be like,
Dad, please.
You're a liar. They're gonna be like, you're a liar.
Right.
I might make one side, and then
Okay.
I'll do the desserts.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. But my side is normally going to be a little different. I might take a mac and cheese and flip it and put like chorizo in it or andouille
ooh.
sausage. Or,
We're all hungry right now. It's like lunch.
starving.
Oh my
That
God.
sounds so good.
you know, so
Yeah.
Oh, so he was telling me off camera that he was actually the person that told the woman to put the strawberries in the baked beans.
what? No, I don't.
Excuse me? I was gonna just let that go and be like, okay, that's what we're doing and that's what he's doing. I don't want to disrespect anything that the chef would do. Woo-wee. I tasted that when you said it and I was like,
I know. No, we don't do that here.
Or anywhere, I
They'll be
hope.
blaming me for blueberries and the mac and cheese, right?
We don't do that here, okay? He is a professional, okay?
All right, so what I have going on here is I have some lemon juice
Okay.
with a little bit of honey. And if you don't want honey, you could also do like agave nectar. It's real clean. It'll taste great. So I put that in there. Then I'm going to add just a little bit of apple cider vinegar.
And you're just kind of eyeballing this, right?
Yeah, it's about 2 teaspoons of honey
Okay.
to a teaspoon of the vinegar. I've just been doing it a while.
Yeah, this is master level stuff.
Yep.
I'm so
She's like, I'm ready. Dude, you need to mix this up. All right, then we're just gonna blend it together. You can call it like a real simple vinaigrette.
okay.
You know what I mean?
What I love about watching real professional chefs when they're doing their thing is this is all happening in a very small amount of time. And for me to do this, it would probably take me 2 hours just to cut the celery and go through all that. And then I'm thinking, okay, what's next? And now I gotta cut the apples. I'm tired of cutting the apples.
Somebody check on Jay's family. Make sure these kids is
Listen,
okay.
We say, are they getting fed?
They getting fed? Are they
Out
regulated?
real good.
We eat. Grubhub know y'all by
we
name.
eat out real
Yes.
good.
We own it. It is what it is.
Oh my God.
So I'm gonna add a little salt and pepper to this.
Well, here at DETV, Good Morning Wilmington, okay, we eat good up in here. We got the chefing it up.
Okay.
You notice how we're all slowly getting closer to the food and kind of
Right.
like.
So then I would just pour my vinaigrette on,
Oh my God.
Nice.
right? Just like that. And then I'm just gonna toss it a little bit with my tongs. Look, she's like,
You
I'm
gotta
ready.
wait. Patience.
I'm
Patience.
trying.
It's a virtue.
She's like, I'm ready, buddy.
Oh my God. This
Then we're
is
gonna
too
mix it
much.
up, make sure everything's getting some love in there.
Let me pull up my hot sauce. I put hot sauce. I'm playing.
Bang, swag.
Okay. And then last thing I'm gonna add here is just a little bit of parsley.
I love parsley, especially fresh parsley. Oh my
Yeah.
gosh.
So we're just gonna chop a little bit real
Just rock it.
quick.
Just kind of rock it. Just rock. You know what I mean? I learned that today for sure. And what's the term for the knife when you tune it, but it's not tuning? What do you do?
Oh my gosh, I'm getting the mind.
Oh, that's yeah.
He hungry too.
Right, I guess so. Truing.
Truing.
That's it. Thank you.
Okay. So I think we're calling this segment the side dish with Chef Dana. I came up with that all by myself.
Look, don't get me in trouble. My wife will be watching like side dish. Or what?
Oh no! Oh
I
no!
wasn't going to open that door, and I'm glad you did because it would normally be me doing that. And I appreciate you taking the lead on that because I'm in a constant state of zipping my mouth.
Okay.
No.
I'm like, hold on.
It's the side dish with Chef.
Right, hold on.
Exactly.
Oh God, Miss Dana, please come on the show.
Look, then I gotta creep in the house like, did she watch it?
Oh, that does look really good.
There you
Oh
go.
my God!
For you?
First.
These are some big raisins. These
They
are organic.
I don't know, but they're plump. All right.
These will keep
and
you
some for
regulated.
Jay. Tell me what you think.
Okay.
Are you catching a little bit of tangy?
Oh, hold on.
And that's the other thing. Like, you know, you have the creativity and the different flavors that I would never, ever even think about trying to put together. This is so cool. Yeah.
Awesome. Well, I'm glad you
I'm gonna
guys
head out.
like it.
So where's the turkey?
Next week.
We're
Next
ready
week
to
we'll
dig
do
in now.
turkey.
This is so good.
So make sure before we get out of here that you tell us one more time about your show, like when we can see it and the name of the show and what you got going on. Anything else?
Great. So it is the Chef Dana Cooking Show. We'll do a Thanksgiving episode, and then you'll see regular episodes coming in December.
Nice.
And he'll be visiting us. I'm good.
Once a month? Is he coming back to? I think you're coming up like once a month.
He's
I'd
coming
love
back.
to.
Oh, he's coming back.
We're gonna create a menu. No, we
create a
can't, we
menu.
can't dictate.
For the
We are
side
excited
dish.
for whatever you bring to us.
But thank you. This is amazing.
I'm glad you love it.
Yes. Oh, let me tell you, I gotta go.
You're gonna take the. Okay.
So we're gonna go on a break. We'll be back. Get out of here.
And it's healthy too.
Go. Get out.
Welcome back, everybody, and we're back with Dr. Ashley Panichelli, and she's a family medicine practitioner at Christiana Care. So, welcome, and I guess the first thing that I'd like to ask is, you know, I think this whole segment's supposed to be sort of about the flu and flu shot. So, what can we do to prevent the flu as much as possible?
So thanks so much for having me here. It's great to be here. Great question about the flu. So we're on sort of the brink of flu season. Flu season usually starts to really ramp up in December and January. So ways to prevent it, there's a few. A lot of things people are already doing actually, which is great. So hand washing is really, really important. Wearing your mask and staying socially distanced from folks is really important. Also, getting the flu shot. The flu shot is probably the best thing that we can do to prevent the flu or to prevent a severe flu if you do get it.
Gotcha. So, from my curiosity, why do we have sort of flu seasons? You know what I mean? How does that work? Yeah.
Absolutely. Great question. So the flu virus, it really is a seasonal virus, meaning the virus lives best in certain times. So during cold weather months is when that virus is really most active.
Mm-hmm. Cool. Go ahead.
So is there any way that people can tell the difference between I have the flu or I might have COVID?
It's a really good question, and it's really tough. So unfortunately, a lot of the symptoms for COVID and the flu overlap. So things like fevers, body aches, and cough, and overall not feeling well really can be seen with both the flu and with COVID. So without testing, it's really difficult to separate those.
Generally, and I know this is a big question, but like, how do vaccines work? Just very, you know, broadly.
It's a great question. So vaccines work by working with the immune system that you have. So if there's a virus out there, when we get a vaccine, when we give a vaccine to our patients, it really helps to build the immune response in your body that virus itself would cause. So that's why it's important to get the vaccine a few weeks ahead of time before, say, Thanksgiving, which is coming up, so that we can help to build that immune system and prevent. Meaning it takes about 10 to 14 days for your body to really respond to the flu vaccine, build up that immune system so that you're protected.
Got you. Wow. So you take the shot and then you build it up. Is there anything else that you wanted to let us know about flu season or anything going on at the hospital, coronavirus testing? I don't know.
Absolutely. So a couple of things. I think one, in terms of the flu vaccine, I know a lot of folks are going to be scared this year to get the flu vaccine because they don't want to go out in public and they don't want to be exposing themselves to possible coronavirus. I want you to know that at Christiana Care Family Medicine at Wilmington Hospital, we do a really good job protecting you if you're going to come in to get your flu shot. So we protect you when you come in the building. You're going to get COVID virus screening. As long as that's negative, you'll walk into our practice, you'll get screened again before you actually enter our practice space, and then you'll be brought right back to get your flu vaccine, and then you'll be able to go quickly so that you're not around many folks and you're kept at a safe distance when that's happening. So that's what I want people to know. It is a scary time to necessarily go out. However, what we do at our practice at Wilmington Hospital is really protect you and keep you safe while that's happening. And then the second thing I want people to really know is that, again, family medicine at Wilmington Hospital with Christiana Care, we can take care of you. We can help you not only with concerns about the flu or COVID-19, but we take care of you in our primary care setting, the whole you, the physical you, your emotional health, you and your family, anything that you need. So wanted to just get that out there, that during these times, we're absolutely here to help you. Mind, body, soul.
Yes. Dr. Panichelli, thank you for being here, and honestly, thank you for kind of being on the front lines of this virus that we're dealing with and just really taking care of us. So thank you.
Absolutely. Thank you. Thank you guys. Great to meet you.
Likewise.
Take care.
The good doctor. Thank you again, Dr. Panichelli, for coming through to give us that really important information. And right now, we have a special guest. We have Jo Redbird here today, who's
What's
going
up, Jo?
to. Hey. She's going to
You're
show
smiling
us.
now.
Yeah, I'm excited.
Oh, God.
You weren't smiling when I walked in and I told you this was not pizza.
Listen, it's okay. We
Well-
forgive you for that because you're so awesome.
But you're still gonna get a box.
You know what? Y'all go ahead. This too much. Like,
But we're both kids, so we can't wait to make stuff.
There you go. That's your own pizza box. However, there's no pizza in there still.
It's a little bit hard
So
to deal with.
what, did you need more introduction for me, or can I keep on rolling on that?
tell us about yourself and what you'll be doing.
So I'm Jo Redbird. I'm an artist for life.
Woo!
What I do now with that is currently being an art director at the Bellevue Community Center. So I've created Art Lab. So what I'm doing now during COVID is a lot more virtual, a lot more online. I've been doing outreach and deliveries. We do have a small segment of classes available. So what I want to do right today as we're talking is show you how to do something with things that you have at home. We're all at home a lot. Pizza happens to be one of the safest meals to get delivered to your home right now. So we all have pizza boxes at home.
Now I really appreciate what we're doing. Okay,
Cool,
keep
cool,
going.
cool. So inside your pizza box, there's a bunch of things. You can just like unpack it a little bit.
So just
you
take
know.
things out?
Yep, take things out.
Okay,
So
got some tape.
this is the gratitude wreath. What are we thankful for? We're thankful for pizza. Pizza. Absolutely, pizza. So right away, you're gonna rip off the top.
Oh,
You're gonna
I'll
rip
let you
off
do
the
that.
top.
Okay.
You know, just get in there. Whichever half you like to use, I might use the. If you want to use this top, if you want to use the
Should we
bottom,
each take
it's
a
up
top?
to you.
Is that what we're doing?
Sure, you guys could do that.
Okay, so
Since
I
you
have
got
my
both over
top.
there.
I mean,
Yeah.
why don't you take this?
because my
Yeah, and
nails,
you got
honey,
a
like.
heavy duty pair of scissors there. All you do is take off all the sides.
All right.
Oh, take off the sides too.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh,
sides
these are all
too.
perforated.
Yep, they're perforated. So you get. to
Look at me
have an easy
crafting.
job. I know.
When did you start painting, Jo?
All right, so my granny taught me how to paint like Audubon style, like fancy, detailed birds, and we were watching Bob Ross probably at 7.
He taught
Now-
you how to do that.
Now, I was painting long before then, but that's when my, like, you know, okay, we're going to sit down and do something like this way.
This is formal.
You know, this is formal. And
Yeah.
we would watch Bob Ross, which
Right.
was very formal with
Right.
his happy little trees. So really, you know, artists for life here, art was my therapy, and that is really what I would say is the big difference between some of the other artists that I've worked with that, you know, you can get your name out there. You can go big in the art gallery world. You can try to make lots of money with your stuff. That sounds great, but for me, it's all about giving back.
Yeah.
Art saved my butt, especially in those teen years. So
Can
it's
you
all
talk about that. How did it save you? You know
all
what I
right.
mean?
Well, first of all, I'm
talk so
not
much
from
about
around
self-care.
here. Not from around here. The next after you get your nice little circle, you know, give it a good little stab in the middle without stabbing yourself.
Don't do this without a parent.
Yeah, don't do this without parents.
This is therapeutic.
if you're not a parent.
I'm saying, art, sometimes you just got to take it out on some cardboard, man. And then, like, give yourself like 3 or 4 inches, you know, give yourself like a nice, you know, thick wreath here. Yeah. So, I mean, I grew up in a very interesting environment, very religious, and then my father's from Barbados. I was born in New Zealand. So what I had to do was find my own ways. So my own ways happen to be art, and a lot of it. So what we're going to do now is take our lovely little scarf, and any way you like, we're just going to wrap
We're a little
it.
bit behind because we're slow
Oh, you're
and not
fine.
professional.
You're fine.
My hands started hurting with the heavy-duty scissors.
It's all good. So really, I am all about sharing some of my experiences. I've worked for Delaware Art Museum. I've worked for Winterthur. I'm the curator for Eunice LaFate. I've been her curator for years. So
What
I'm
does
kind of
that
like
look like being a curator for
Okay.
someone. How does that work?
So Ellen Priest, too, I do work for her. So when artists need an assistant, they need somebody that kind of knows what they're doing. So some people are great at doing art, not so great at framing, not so great at hanging their stuff. That's where I come in. So when it comes to like, you know, I do the framing, the gallery, the art services, I'll do color consultations. So I will let you know how these colors make you feel. So I like to come in and find the color that will suit them. The other part of this project, as we're talking and doing at the same time here, we're also thankful for cereal, are we not?
Yes, always.
I love me, but I like to crunch berries.
Without cereal.
So what I think we could do is either, you know, make some real simple leaf things,
Ooh.
like a so. And then you have duct tape over there. This stuff I get from the Dollar Tree.
Oh, yes.
We also get cute little clothespins, so you could just clothespin it on like that. The other thing is you can use this part of the cardboard and say you're thankful for,
I love it.
what am I thankful for today right now?
Friendship.
Absolutely. Friends holding me down.
Boom.
Absolutely. Friends going on there.
This kind of reminds me of, have you ever heard of the Junk Jam band?
Yes.
Yeah, so I did a residency where basically we took, you know, a whole bunch of just, you know, stuff around the house and turned them into instruments, and then kids from AI, they arranged a pop song with all of the stuff that they had put together.
Nice.
So cool to watch them make drums out of things at home. It was cool.
Yeah.
What are you thankful for?
I am thankful for Chef Dana.
Okay.
100%.
Okay.
You feed me and I'm there for life.
You know, I'm thankful for this duct tape.
Man, duct tape does a lot of good in a lot of places.
You could make a boat with this.
So some of the things that I've been doing over this quarantine time, I had 12 weeks of extended camp for these kids. So it's the children of essential workers. So the children that, you know, their parents are at the hospitals doing the things. They're at the Bellevue Community Center. We keep them 10 or less. We have the classes all, you know, separated, masked up. Right now, they're part of the Virtual Learning Academy. So they're getting socialization safely. And then since the kids couldn't go on field trips and everything this summer, their field trip was up to the art lab, to my room.
Cool.
So I was able to provide them what I did, because I know a little bit about TikTok. I've got teenagers. I said, I know you all have been bored in the in the house board.
Yes.
So we're making board games. So I had them from scratch, you know, design a board game, make the pieces, sculpt the little pieces, and it's something we did over. I showed them how to make boxes. Art is everywhere, and
Art
it can
is
be done
everywhere.
out of anything.
Yes.
But it takes people like you to really remind us and keep that thing going, you know?
Yes.
Cute.
That's cool.
It's vision, yep, and it's
Wait. Did she just? You got to have vision.
vision, baby.
Well done.
We are so thankful to have you here. We're thankful.
What do you need to plug? What do you have going on? How do we, you know, get in contact
right.
with you, your programs? Like,
That
let's make
is
sure we
true.
get it
I
all
gave
out
you a
there.
flyer.
Yes.
Flyer.
Bam.
So Bellevue Art Lab. Right now,
Bellevue Art Lab.
we're not open completely to the public. So we've got the classes and workshops, you know, on the small scale. What I have right now is the teen work study program. We're out on 6th Street bridge painting.
Wow.
We're
Yeah, I've
doing
seen it.
community, you know, projects. We're always looking for donations. You know, just donations, art supplies, donations of time, artists that want to come in and spend time with the youth. We need mentors. We especially need African American mentors. We especially need African American male mentors. You know, I say that because we have the talent and we just need to bring it in. And these kids are the age that I'm the most worried about, because I have teenagers. I kind of see the whole realm. The little kids, you know, they're at home more with their parents. They're getting the support. Some of these older kids, it's kind of like they're seeing their dreams kind of dropping off. They're getting depressed. They don't know what's next. They want to get jobs even, and they can't. So there's a lot of mental health things going on, and whatever I can do.
So what we'll do is we'll make sure that we have all of Jo's information so that you can actually help find mentors, find teachers, instructors, and give donations and learn more about her and the programs that she works with. Thank you so much.
Instagram, Bellevue Art Lab.
Bellevue Art Lab.
Bellevue Art Lab on Instagram, and you can just see what we're doing right now.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah, you're a hero. Thank you.
Woo! I'm an artiste.
Everyone is an artiste.
Everyone except Jay, because I did it by myself.
And now we're going to go. Next, you will be hearing from Brooke Chase with Be Social.
Woo!
Welcome back, everybody. Thank you again, Jo Redbird, for being on here. That was fantastic. And now we have Brooke Chase of Be Social Marketing. Hello, Brooke. How are you?
Hey, Brooke.
Hey, guys.
So the first thing really is tell us about what Be Social Marketing is and how it came to be.
Well, first of all, thank you guys so much for having me on the show. I'm a huge fan. I'm very excited to have the opportunity to speak with you guys and with Wilmington this morning. So Be Social came to be because of me, I guess. I'm B, and it's sort of like a double meaning for Be Social. And I've actually been doing this side business for about 5 years now. But you know, I really wanted to help the small businesses in the city of Wilmington. I felt there was a huge need for more people to have some more coaching and some more digital marketing experience in their corner. And with COVID and everything, I just felt like people really needed more resources. And I just really wanted to be a resource for those small businesses, especially with that time of need. I felt like, you know, your digital impression really needs to match the one that they might have had in real life, you know, whether it's a menu online or your e-commerce or a better website or just your social media in general. You know, I just kind of wanted to help more. So that's kind of how everything came to be.
Can you talk a little bit about, like, more of the specifics about, like, exactly how you will help a business, like the kinds of things that you do, so people can understand if they want to, you know, bring you in for help?
Absolutely. So I have all kinds of different services. I have a radio background, so I have a lot of connections in the city of Wilmington, from, you know, radio to the mayor's office and sort of everything in between with print and I'm friends with folks at all the different publishings, Delaware Today, all that kind of thing. So I do PR, I can do blogging, I can help you manage your website, I can do your social media, I can help you with just coaching in general. I felt like a lot of the businesses weren't really able to afford a budget, and I still wanted to help. So I'm able to be a coach, a consultant, really anything that you need to improve your digital marketing. I can do graphics for print or digital. I can help you with your online event, anything that people need to really get themselves out there. I could certainly assist with any of those services.
Cool.
I like how she said that, she knows a lot of people. You've worked with a lot of different organizations and businesses and in different parts of the city. I think the thing that stuck out to me the most is the fact that you had been in that world, so you felt like you had something to offer. And a lot of people feel like, if I don't go to school for it, I can't do it. And you lived that experience, and you were in these jobs, and you felt confident enough that you would be able to help. I love that.
Is there no, go ahead, please. Is there like a common sort of theme that you've seen that like a lot of businesses just generally need, like just maybe specifically in Delaware? Like what is like, you almost always know you're going to need this because of what you've seen?
I think the number one most important thing is to make sure that you have a consistent brand across your real life marketing as well as your digital marketing, from colors to fonts to the voice and tone that you use on social media. You always want to be thinking about who your target audience is and what you share is whether or not that's going to resonate with them. There's a big difference as to whether or not you're talking to, a doctor or you're talking to a construction worker, just to think of like people on opposite sides of the spectrum. But, that's going to set the tone to what's going to resonate with them. Like really try to think about who that person is. And then, you just want to be consistent with that and make sure that you're well represented wherever that might be. Whether is your audience on Facebook, are they on Snapchat and TikTok? They're just they're different audiences. But regardless of where they are, it should be consistent with your website and the branding that you have within your store, if you have one. In fact, at all. A lot of people are just doing everything virtually now, which makes it even more important. So I would say branding. My big thing with branding is like, if people remember your name, you don't have to keep reintroducing yourself, right? So when you're talking about a sales funnel, you don't have to keep on doing the same first one. You can keep having more meaningful conversations to further bring your target down, the funnel to hopefully convert to that sale. So.
Right.
Yeah, I like that term. I never heard the funnel, the sales funnel. I like that term. That sounded fancy. No. Let me tell you about my sales funnel here. No.
So, just out of curiosity, and if you haven't looked at our social medias, I understand. But out of curiosity, have you seen Jay and I's social media pages? And if you have, is there anything that you've noticed or something that that needs to be fixed?
She's just going to say, just be quiet, Jay.
No, well, I haven't done a lot of research first, but off the top of my head, I know, Jay, that you'd have a really nice YouTube channel that I have seen, and I love it. So you're doing great with your content creation for sure.
Okay. Wow.
Continue, Brooke. Please, Brooke, continue tell the people more about my things that are wonderful. No, stop.
Obviously, Nadjah kills it on social media as well. You have quite a following,
I didn't say you didn't. You're throwing shade at me.
What she saying? She said, you have a fly.
Oh, there's a fly on your, right, you got the Pence fly.
Oh, no.
You got the Pence fly.
We're gonna fight.
So, okay, we got to make sure we have time for this because we already had a little bit of food with Chef Dana. We know that you're into the cooking too. So tell us about all of that. Tell us more about that.
What have you made so far that people loved?
Yeah.
I made a really quick salsa that I think was one of my biggest ones. My first one was banana pancakes. It's amazing what you can do with bananas and cauliflower. It's amazing.
What?
I know. You can turn them into anything you want, pretty much. I'm trying to think what else I've made. Oh, I almost cut my finger off when I made a pad thai made of carrot noodles.
I love
Never
pad
caught
thai.
myself cooking before, and I was like, look what I can do. Oh God, the show must go on. But I did want to give you guys the tip, which is if you can, so groups are really, really popular right now. And this is one way that I've been really helpful to get my show on the move is share to groups. Groups are like really high in engagement. So there's a lot of Wilmington groups. And I was going to tell Ivan this, but I guess this is just live proof that I mentioned this idea. So if you need help, you know who to call. But yeah, go to, if you belong to a lot of different Wilmington groups, and this goes for any Wilmington business, share your content to the relevant Wilmington groups because, you know, you'll get a lot more views and you'll really increase your reach that way. So, because, you know, if they're Wilmington, they're local. So obviously, you know, that's who you want to come in your store and who you want to see your show. So.
Gotcha.
Well, thank you so much.
Yeah.
We're really happy that you were able to join us today, and we look forward to having you in studio to do another interview.
I can't wait. I would
No. We'll be there in 5 minutes for the bread. And thank you so much. See you soon.
And help me think of a name for this little guy.
People, when you watch, send in the names, okay?
What's your
Send
name?
in the names. I'm going for Zeus.
I'm going for P.
Comment with your name. Comment with your name suggestion for this little guy.
Oh my God! Bring the puppet! Bring the puppet!
Sales funnel.
I need the puppet.
Sales funnel.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for having me. Such a pleasure. You guys are killing it on the show. Keep up the good work.
Thank you, Brooke, for being on the show.
Thank you.
It's been a really great show and like just a lot of positive vibes and all that good stuff.
A lot of moving around.
Yeah.
A lot going on.
Got to eat. Got to make stuff. What was your favorite segment today?
All of them. All of them.
That was a good political response. You know what I'm saying? That was really well done. You know?
Yeah. No, I have to say I'm really excited about Chef Dana because girl likes to eat.
Yeah, like the salad was delicious.
It was.
But I'm hoping like next time he comes in with some ribs.
Like.
Or something. Well, maybe you're not a rib person.
Oh, I am.
Well, then what's wrong with me saying ribs?
Well, because I'm a lady and I like to eat my ribs, not ladylike.
Okay. Do you eat your ribs properly?
I said not ladylike.
Okay, so then what's wrong? Yeah,
Yeah, I don't do that on the show.
So, chef,
Come on with the ribs.
What could he bring that would be good for you? What would keep you ladylike? Shrimp.
Forget it.
I don't know. You don't
No.
eat shrimp?
Just bring it all. I don't even care. Y'all gonna get it. Y'all gonna see what it is, okay? I'm a real person. So,
Exactly.
what else? Dr. Panichelli,
Yes.
the importance of the flu shot.
So, what kind of things do you think you'll be doing for your workout challenge? Do you have any idea?
Oh, gosh.
Yeah, let's talk about it. Let's figure out some
I
things.
definitely want to do yoga.
Yoga's great.
I'm gonna ride my bike. I have the cutest little bike.
Nice. Go.
Her name is Lula.
You have a bike named Lula?
Yes, she's
What color
yellow.
is the bike?
She's yellow.
A yellow bike named Lula.
She's a beach cruiser
That's funny.
with a basket in the front, basket in the back, and she's got a cell phone holder. She's so cute.
That's good.
What else I'm gonna do? Lift a little bit of weights. Walk.
Walking is good. All of those things count.
Some squats. Ooh, I want to try and do some Zumba.
Okay, okay.
Yes, I want to do Zumba. I was about to start dancing, but I was like, sis, don't do it.
This is the second time I've mentioned my cousin Erica, but she does the Zumba. I don't know when, like, I've seen her
okay.
post pretty regularly about
All right,
that.
so if y'all got some tips on Zumba or cousin Erica, if you watching, you know, hook us up that.
Yeah, seriously,
Trying to get
let
right
us
and
know. There are so many different things that you can do to kind of keep yourself
Yes.
busy, and I think everyone
Yes.
kind of gets in this thing where it's like you have to run or
Right.
lift like heavy weights, but all of those things are totally legitimate.
And you
so-
also have to remember that this is not about me gaining weight, losing weight, or anything like it. It's just so that I feel good. And I haven't been feeling well, so this is to help me feel better.
Yeah.
Okay, this isn't about, you know, what do you call it? Oh God.
Vanity?
Vanity.
Yeah, I
There you
work
go.
out for pure vanity.
As
You
we
know?
can
And in
see.
fact, I think, should I just kind of show? I feel like sometimes I just want to give
If
people
you
the gun show.
have suggestions,
They want the gun show.
people you'd like us to interview, restaurants you'd like us to come to, anything of that, or some listener letters, because I'm ready to get in on some drama, like some good gossip. Like, let me know. I'll read it, okay? Good morning, Wilm at DETVCH.com. Instagram, _morning
This is my favorite part of the show because I get to watch you just. And the thing is, I'm making fun of her for kind of,
But he's never done
But
it.
I've never done it for a reason because
never
I'm
done
messing
it.
up words. Absolutely.
Good morning, Wilm at DETVCH.com. Email us. Let us know what's up. Like, wait, what? Oh, I did. I gave the email. Well, I'm giving it again. Yeah. So yeah, I'm excited. Oh, and thank you, Jo, for our beautiful wreaths.
Jo's the best.
She is.
Mama Jo.
Mama
and she really
Jo.
functioned that way.
Can we talk about the hug?
I asked her for a hug. She gave me the nicest hug.
Kinds of things matter, though.
Right before a show, too? Oh, child. So catch us on Wednesday. Live.
Right. See you guys later.